Alright, hello everyone. This is Corpse Factory, a game that just came out. It's like an anime visual novel. Uh, just for disclosure, I do not watch anime. All those popular animes that everybody's seen, I haven't seen any of them. My favorite animes are King of the Hill and Courage the Cowardly Dog, if that puts you where my mindset is. But I saw this game on Steam, and it's brand new, and it said it's like a visual novel horror game or whatever. I don't do great with horror games, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm kind of curious about it, so I bought it. And I was just like, all right, I'll put it on YouTube. We'll see how it does. So we're gonna play this. These sound effects. I feel like that sound is a little bit. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a new game. Let's see. I don't know anything about this game. Anything. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know what a corpse factory is. Prologue. June 12th, Friday morning. Okay. It says log, auto, skip, hide, menu. Okay. Oh, it's got controller settings too. So auto, skip. Okay. Alright. I know those bitches have been talking behind my back. Uh-oh. They flash those fake smiles when I walk past. They wave half-heartedly and say things like, "Oh, hi, Emmy," or "You're the only one brave enough to pull off that look." Okay. They're all two-faced, lying assholes. I hate each and every one of them. Wow. Amano. Sachiko. Kurosawa. Again, I don't watch anime. I'm not familiar with Japanese names. Sorry. I'm going to butcher all of these names. I'm going to get them all wrong. And you guys are just going to be like, this guy can't read. And you're going to be right. Amano. Sachiko. Kurosawa. Just look at them. Everything about them is fake. Fake lips, fake nails, fake smiles, fake personalities. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I'm a fake bitch too. Okay. But even I know I'm not as bad as them. I'm not horrible to every person I meet. Just the ones I don't like. Ugh. It's not fair that I have to work with them. I just wanted a part-time job, something breezy and casual. Okay, there are coworkers. To be fair, I feel this way about every job I've had too. How was I supposed to know that these delinquents would obsess over tormenting me? Amano is unbearable, but probably the least terrible of all three. She's a year younger than me, and she acts like some famous pop idol. This one, pink hair, Amano. Okay. But she's a dropout, just like me, working in this dead-end part-time job so that her parents don't kick her out of their house. She spends her evenings singing at underground bars and hanging out with the shady talent agents who swear they can promote her and make her the next big pop star. That sounds rough. She gets taken advantage of time and time again, but never seems to learn her lesson. I don't know if she's just stupid or if she thinks she's on the right track to become famous. Tachiko is the kind of straight-laced girl you see at every school, studying her ass off to earn her parents' approval. Okay. We got our stereotypes here. We're getting them through. Is she going to be the really, really nice one or the really, really mean one? We'll see. Maybe we're the really, really mean one. The type of girl that always has the best grades but never really has any friends. She's the kind of girl that graduates, then the reality of the real world knocks her on her ass, and she realizes she actually has no clue what she's doing, just like the rest of us. So she settles for the first crappy job she can find, and then suddenly it's 3 years later and she's still slaving away for asshole managers to make ends meet. I really got to play a game that I don't have to read, because I'm getting really tired of having to read everything. It's my fault I picked this game. It's 100% my fault. I'm not making fun of the game or anything. But I keep picking games like Dry Drowning and stuff where I have to read all the dialogue. And I suck at reading, obviously. Instead of being humbled by her station in life, Sachiko decides to take her anger out on everyone around her. I've seen her slap customers out of frustration. Wow. That would get you fired in America. Maybe jail, I don't know. You definitely go to court over that if someone wanted to press it. Rumor has it that she strangled our boss on one occasion. Apparently he's too afraid to fire her now. I don't blame him. I'm afraid of her too. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. And then there's Kurosawa. I could write an entire blog of all the things I hate about her. She's pretty, but she's aware of it. She seems to have a new sugar daddy every few weeks. Some poor old fool she strings along and milks dry. Okay. She must be nearing 30. But all her friends are still in senior high school. It's more than a little weird. They hang out at the train station, bullying homeless people and shoplifting for a convenience store. I'm pretty certain she's done it once or twice. She's done time once or twice. Oh. Kurosawa is just an all-around terrible person. She makes Amano and Sachiko look like saints in comparison. Well, this one's choking and hitting people. I can't imagine. She doesn't seem so... Kurosawa... Or, not Kurosawa. Amano doesn't seem so bad. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a worse group of coworkers. Alright. Well... Again, we're looking at this through our character's eyes, so maybe we're just really, really terrible. I don't know. Finally, there's me. Here we go. Emi Katsuno. University dropout, part-time cashier, and up to my ears in debt. I live in a small apartment in a bad neighborhood just to keep my head above water. My apartment building is filled with deadbeats, loan sharks, junkies, perverts, you name it. By some miracle, I managed to snatch up the best apartment in the worst building. Although the place is nice, the rent is questionably low. I'm fully expecting the landlord to wander in one day and demand more money, or murder me. I'm constantly worried about money, worried about my safety, worried about where the hell I'm supposed to be doing with my life. As if that wasn't bad enough, I have to work 4 days a week with 3 of the worst girls I've ever met. Today's no different from any other day. Mono greets me at the door, her disgustingly puffy and pouty lips pulled back in a half-snarl, half-smile. I can smell the sickly sweet scent of too much lip gloss from 10 feet away.
Oh, hi, Emmy. You're late again, you know.
Thank God, I don't have to read everything. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if there's voice acting, but apparently there is. Thank God. Bitch.
Yeah, sorry. Just let me past. I'll go clock in.
Okay, so I'm just her, like, voice in her head. Her thoughts. Everything else is voice. That's really, really cool.
Whatever. Kurosawa wants to see you. Can you, like, just go see her?
Like, totally.
Fine.
Fine, bitch. Mono walks off. I look around for Kurosawa. The stale stench of cigarette smoke eventually overwhelms me. The lingering scent of lip gloss in the air leads me to her location.
You wanted me?
Katsuno, I need you to process a big refund. Don't mess it up, okay? It's for a regular customer.
Gotcha.
Okay, I can do that. What am I refunding?
There's a bunch of shirts on the counter. Just ring them up and refund them for cash. You can leave the money in the envelope under the register.
Okay.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Thanks. I'm going for a smoke break.
You earned it. I decide to clock in before processing the refund. I won't be paid for this shift if the company doesn't know I came into work. I go behind the counter and retrieve the signed booklet. I flip to today's date and fill my details. Done and done. The shirts that Kurosawa mentioned are lying haphazardly all over the counter. I pick them up and scan each one. They're not cheap. The first rings up at 11,000 yen, and the next is 13,000. There are 6 shirts all up. Each one a little more expensive than the last. They don't look worn, and the tags are intact. I'm supposed to ask for a receipt or proof of purchase before I'm making a refund, but the customer is obviously not here. Besides, the request came directly from Kurosawa, my superior, so I can't exactly refuse. The free refund goes through the system successfully, and the cash drawer opens up. I count out the correct amount of money in 10,000 yen bills, and then I pop an elastic band around the cash and put it in an envelope. I also print a copy of the what does this red thing mean? I also print a copy of the refund receipt and slip it into the cash. Can I click on this? No. Job done. I slide the envelope back under the register and I lean against the counter. Surveying the store, I can see that there aren't many customers around. Or any customers around. Okay. It's still early in the morning after all. We don't usually get business until around lunchtime. I hover around the register for a while, biting my nails and staring at the clock for past time. Kurosawa eventually returns from her smoke break. Half an hour must have passed by now. Who does she think she is?
You finished that refund?
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, I did it just like you said.
Exactly.
Okay.
She rummages around underneath the cash register and pulls out pulls out the envelope stuffed with cash. Her fingers flick through it quickly, counting each note, and she nods through satisfied.
Good work,
All right.
Tatsuno. I'll pass this on to the customer next time they come in.
Oh, will you?
No problem.
Anyway, I'll take over the cash register for a while. You want to go tidy up stock?
Just give me flashbacks. I used to work when I was around 18 to like 24. I used to work in retail, and it was awful. It was absolutely terrible. Next time you're in a retail store, please be nice to the workers there. They have a terrible job. It sucks.
Yeah, okay.
Not too bothered if Kurosawa wants to take over my register duties. It's boring standing around. I'd much rather be doing something than nothing. As I head towards a rack of untidy jackets, Sachiko bumps into me.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Oh yeah, are you gonna choke me? Sorry, did she actually just apologize to someone? Sachiko, the customer abuser?
That's fine. You okay?
I haven't been sleeping real well. I'm just tired, that's all.
I'm tired from choking people all the time. Puts wear and tear on your body, you know?
Well, get some rest, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks. Look, while I've got you here, I know I haven't really been easy to get along with lately. I've got my own personal issues, but that's no reason to take it out on you and the other girls.
She's being sincere, but there are people like this where like they have a moment of like extreme clarity and self-reflection, and you're like, oh, maybe you're finally getting through to them, and then the next day they're just as big of an asshole as they always are, and like nothing changes. I can't believe what I'm hearing here. Sachiko had a change of heart? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
So I'm resigning as of today.
Okay, probably.
I don't deserve this job. I wanted to apologize and make sure there's no bad blood between us.
Okay.
Sachiko. I don't know what to say.
Are we getting pranked?
I never expected this from you.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna choke us, dude.
If you're resigning, do you have another job lined up?
No, not yet, but I need to work on myself first. I have a lot to think about.
Well, I mean, as long as you're sure about this.
I am.
In that case, then thank you for apologizing. I forgive you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So far, so good?
Well, until next time then.
Yeah. Until next time.
Sachiko takes her leave. I'm still a bit taken back by her sudden personality change. Did I misjudge her from the start? Maybe. No, that can't be it. She has a history of abusing customers and coworkers. No way I imagined all that. Regardless, I'm actually kind of glad she's trying to get a grip on her life. I hope everything works out for her. If she's resigning today, then I suppose there's only two terrible coworkers left, are Amano and Kurosawa. I glance at Amano, who's standing by the door, waiting to greet customers. She has a vacant expression on her face, like always. Well, to be fair, that is retail. Like, you're just a zombie, basically. I then look towards the register, where Kurosawa should have been standing. But she's not there. Didn't she offer the register duties from me? Didn't she offer to take over the register duties from me? Where the hell did she disappear to? I wander behind the counter. The register doesn't look like it's been touched. Out of curiosity, I slide my hand around the under the register. And The cash stuff envelope is gone. Did she steal? The receipt from the refund is lying on the floor. I bend down to pick it up. It's a standard refund receipt, stating the value of the transaction. My name is signed at the bottom since I was the one who processed it. I don't really understand these. Maybe it's just to like make you pay attention to this specific like thing. So because my my name, so if she stole it, they might blame me and get me fired. The refunded money is gone, and so is Kurosawa. Did she? No, she couldn't have. Surely she wouldn't have run off with the money. No one would be stupid enough to risk their job over that, would they?
Ah, there's Katsuno. You should go ask her about it.
Huh? Kurosawa's still here? She seemed to pop up from nowhere.
Katsuno, a word, if you please.
Oh, God damn it. Did I not call this or did I call it? We're getting fired right now. And this guy's going to be a typical retail manager. He's going to be like, well, the receipt does have your name on it. There's nothing I could do. You're fired. Ah, Hirota. The manager of the store. He normally spends his time in the office out back. So it's kind of unusual to see him here. What do you want from me? Yeah, managers in retail, you can never find them. Ever.
Kurosawa was tending to the register when she noticed the system flagged a large refund as suspicious.
Here we go.
You know anything about it?
Yeah, I know about it. I know everything about it.
Well, yeah, I processed a big refund this morning.
Is that so? Do you have the receipt?
Here.
Uh-oh. I hand him the transaction receipt that is still between my fingers. He looks it over once, then twice, his eyebrows furrowing.
This is quite a large refund. No wonder the system flagged it. Did you get approval from Kurosawa before processing this?
Kurosawa was the one who asked me to process it, sir. I never even spoke to the customer that it was intended for.
That's not true, Hirota. I don't know anything about this refund.
Okay, dude. Come on. Come on, you bitch. Oh, you evil bitch. Alright, she was right about Kurosawa. I don't know if she was right about the other girl, but Kurosawa is evil.
Wait, what?
Where is the refunded money now?
Oh, God. Okay.
Well, I put it in an envelope underneath the register, but...
There's no money here, sir.
Great. Fantastic.
She's lying to you.
Interesting. No money to be found. And Katsuno, you're the one who signed off on the refund. That makes you responsible.
Of course it does.
Yeah, I did sign it, but...
You're going to have to tell the truth, Katsuno. Did you take the money? Don't make me get the police involved.
Wait, hang on. Do you think I stole it? Kurosawa asked me to process the refund and leave the cash in an envelope.
Nonsense. That's simply irresponsible. It's not safe to leave cash out of the register.
But
I feel my stomach beginning to sink. What exactly? How do you not know what's happening here? She's setting you up, dude. You're about to get fired. Maybe go to jail for stealing.
Confess at once, Katsuno.
Oh, you're such a fucking retail manager, dude. Get your head out of your ass.
I didn't steal the damn money. If anyone stole it, it was that bitch Kurosawa.
Exactly. Again, me.
Enough. We're not going to stand here and argue about this like bickering school children. Sachiko.
Oh, God damn it. Son of a bitch. God. Am I just calling oh my God. Oh, we have been betrayed, people. We have been I feel it in my chest. I feel the betrayal. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, Surita?
Did you witness Katsuno take an envelope of cash from the register?
Oh, yes, sir. Just this morning. She acted like she was processing a refund, then pocketed the cash. I meant to bring it to your attention sooner, but...
I'm angry. I'm angry at this game for making me feel this way. Sachiko, that bitch. She hasn't changed at all. She just sold me out. Yep. I managed to catch a glimpse of Kurosawa smirking at Sachiko. They nod in unison and giggle. Are they in this together? Are they throwing me under the bus so they can steal some cash? I can't believe it. I'm so freaking angry.
There you have it. A witness to your crime. Kurosawa, if you would kindly call the police.
God damn it.
Yes, sir.
Wait just a minute!
I scream louder than intended, but my blood is boiling and I can barely control myself.
Didn't steal any money. Why don't you check the security cameras, huh? You'll see that I'm innocent.
Oh, you know those cameras haven't worked in months, right?
Of course, yeah.
I suppose
No,
nowadays
totally.
They're mostly just for show.
Absolutely, they are.
Of course, if Hirota really wants me to, I could go double check it just to be sure. Though, I think that would just be a waste of time.
Oh yeah, you totally go double check it, not the manager.
Thank you, but that won't be necessary, Kurosawa.
Kurosawa's eyes narrow as she gazes at me wickedly.
Amano, please show everybody what you found.
Is this a three-way right now? Am I getting just rammed everywhere?
You got it, boss.
God damn it. I didn't even realize that Amano was part of this discussion. She is leering at me disgustingly and slapping an envelope against her open palm.
Found this wad of cash in Katsuno's locker out back.
Okay. Okay, dude. What can you do when all three of your pieces of shit... Ugh, I can feel the blood drain from my face. I haven't even been out of back today. Are they all in this against me? Did they plant the evidence? Yeah, they obviously did, dude.
Lying! I haven't even had time to go out back today.
I mean, what do you want me to say? You think the cash just appeared out of nowhere?
Like magic?
It would seem all the evidence is against you, Katsuno.
Why would you put an envelope full of cash that you were intending to steal from your job in your locker at the job? What?
Since we located the money, I won't have you arrested. But you will not step foot in this store ever again.
Good. Fuck the store, dude.
Make myself clear.
See ya, bitch.
You're fired. And I will make sure you never work in any of our stores again.
Jesus. I'm speechless. I can't even process my thought. My thoughts would be, I'm glad I'm getting fired. The quiet giggling and snickering of Kurosawa, Sachiko, and the Mano buzzes in my ears until my skull feels like it's going to burst. Hirota grabs my shoulder and tries to lead me outside, but I jerk away and stumble backward. My back slams into the glass window in front of the store. Thankfully, the glass isn't shattered, but I can immediately feel a bruise forming. I push myself forward, regain my balance, and duck toward the sliding door.
See you around, Emmy. Oh well, I guess not, hey?
Oh, I'll be seeing you, bitch. Catch me outside. I blink tears up my eyes as I dash to the front store. Yeah, well... Oh, God. My anger and fear and anxiety get the better of me, and it's a good 5 or 10 minutes before I realize that I've been running aimlessly through the shopping mall. I reach a hand to my eyes and wipe away the moisture and take a deep breath. I look around, trying to get my bearings. The escalators. At least I know where I am. Okay. Just looking at the art right now. I need to sit down and compose myself. If I don't calm down, I might be tempted to return to the store and start punching those 3 absolute assholes. My head down, I blindly charge towards the small seating area.
Watch out!
Huh? I collide headfirst with somebody in front of me. Without thinking, I scream out in anger.
Watch where you're going!
Sorry.
Wait, this girl. I know her from somewhere.
Katsuno? Is that you?
Huh? I know you. Have we met?
Maybe.
Yes, of course. We
graduated from senior high school together. Remember?
Did we?
Senior high school was more than a year ago. Feels like a different time, or a different lifetime. How does she expect me to remember that?
Maybe. Yeah, you're Sato, right?
Aoi Sato?
Sato. Okay.
That's me.
Oh
Yuri.
god, it's the first name. Aoi? 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 I want to say Aoi Sato?
Well, kinda. Sorry. I've had a crappy day. I just got fired, so I'm not thinking straight.
You got fired. I'm really sorry. You bumped into me pretty hard. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Aoi is rubbing her arm tenderly. I figure I must have injured her, but I'm not really in the mood to stand here and apologize to some old acquaintance.
I have to go. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I push past Aoi. Unexpectedly, the shy and spineless girl grabs my arm and stops me from leaving. Her grip is surprisingly strong.
Katsuno, you said that you just got fired. Is that true?
But yeah, I'm pissed off about it.
Tell me what happened.
Why are you so interested?
I just thought maybe I could help is all.
How?
But you can't help. Some bitch set me up. She stole a bunch of money and made me take the fall.
Good voice acting.
I see.
Are we done here?
Can I leave now?
Sorry for keeping you.
The voice acting on... Oh god. See, I already forgot how to pronounce her name. Oh. This girl is less impressive, but the angry voice acting from our main character here is really good.
Yeah, okay.
Emmy. Once again, I turn to leave. But I'm gonna call her A. I feel like I'm just making noises at this point. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Wait, we have Google Translate. I forgot. The mother of all programs on the internet. Japanese.
Aoi. 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 Aoi.
Aoi. Aoi.
Aoi.
Aoi.
Aoi.
Aoi.
Aoi.
Oi. Aoi. I don't know.
Aoi.
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 Okay, we're gonna try. Once again, I turn to leave, but aoi. Next words managed to catch my interest.
You know, if someone got you fired, there is a way you could get revenge.
Really? And what is that? Is she referring to a corpse factory? Revenge? What is this girl on about? Does she have some way for me to get back at Kurosawa? What am I thinking? I can't even step foot back in the store. My chance of getting any kind of justice for this doesn't exist. Well, they have to come out somehow. Or sometime.
Revenge? What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind. I shouldn't have
Never
said
mind.
anything.
Hell no. You're not going cold on me now. Tell me what you meant.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
Spill it.
okay. But let's talk quietly.
I mean, you're talking kind of quietly right now.
There may be a way for you to get back at whoever got you fired.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Have you heard the rumors of Corpse Girl's website?
Here we go.
Corpse Girl? Who is that? Sounds like some death metal band.
I'm gonna say it right now. This game is labeled as a psychological horror on Steam, and under the different tags, there's also horror. If there are jump scares in this game, I'm not gonna be happy. I don't like jump scares. I don't like horror games in general, but especially ones with jump scares. Not a fan. So yeah. Aoi ignores my comment and continues with her speech.
They say that if you visit Corpse Girl's website, you can request a death.
Really? Request a death. What is this girl ranting about?
Hang on, start over. I'm completely lost.
I'm not. She sounds crazy. Aoi frowns, a look of annoyance on her face.
Say somebody wrongs you, and you want to get revenge on them.
Yeah.
Go on.
This is really, really convenient that we met this girl who knows about this website right after we got fired.
Rumors state that you can visit Corpse Girl's website and fill out a form in order to request a specific person's death.
Even on corpsegirl.com, there's a bureaucracy you gotta follow. Gotta fill out a form.
This corpse girl. Is she, like, a hitman or something?
No one knows the truth. All I know is that her victims always receive a photo of their own corpse before they die.
We're totally getting a photo of our corpse before this game is over.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I've been wanting to use the website for some time. There's
Damn.
somebody that I'd be happier without. But I'm not brave enough to go through with it. Still, I want to know if the rumors are true. If you use the website, you could tell me if it works or not.
If this website really existed, there'd be murders all the time. Quite a few. Most people would die, honestly. Out of convenience, really. Like, somebody runs into you at work, you just... Alright, you're going on the corpse site.
This whole thing sounds sketchy. Risky. Are the police gonna come get me if I go on this website?
Good question. In fact, why isn't it shut down already?
I've got no idea.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Aoi doesn't make a further attempt to stop me before I turn my heel and walk away. I don't know what to make of her suggestion. Can such a website even exist? The ability to request a death just sounds unbelievable. And yet what? Oh. I find myself unable to get the possibilities out of my mind as I make my way towards this train station. Corpse Girl. A website tailored for revenge. I could daub in Kurosawa. I could daub. Alright. Daub. Meaning. Date of birth? No. Dictionary.com. It just says date of birth. I don't know what this means. If I could rename anonymously, there's no matter what happens, whatever fate befalls those girls, it couldn't be traced back to me. I start to wonder if ordering the deaths of a few girls simply because they got me fired is a little extra. I mean, the way they did it was pretty horrible, I have to admit, but... Although, they're not exactly saints. They're closer to human garbage more than anything else, yeah. The way they did it was really, really awful. Like, it got me mad. This is a video game. They've always been hostile towards me. I'd probably be doing the world a favor if I had them all killed. Well, let's not get hasty. They're bitches, but come on. If they screwed me over without a second thought, who knows what they might do to their next unsuspecting victim. Yeah. Killing all three of them is the right thing to... We justified that very quickly. Very, very quickly. Yeah, killing all three of them is the right thing to do. Removing them from the planet will prevent them from hurting anyone else. Wow. Right, Hitler. My heart begins to race. Cool. My trip back to the apartment is boring. The train carriage is nearly empty, save for a few junior high school boys and a couple women in business attire. I have a few seats all to myself, so I sprawl out and check my phone for messages. When I feel confident that no one is in the carriage is watching me, I decide to search for Corpse Girl's website on my phone. I don't exactly know how easy it will be to find. Maybe I should have asked Aoi for their address. Well, a quick search shouldn't be too hard. I begin to type. Corpse Girl's website. A few results pop up on my screen, but none seem relevant. There are links to funeral services, anime fan sites, but nothing really matches what I'm looking for. Isn't that the truth? Google's terrible. Maybe this would be a bad idea. I should probably delete my search history.
Maybe just one more search.
Just one more.
Corpse girl. Request. Death.
You definitely want that on your phone's history. By the way, guys, deleting your history doesn't work when it comes to the police. They could totally just check it out anyway. Just don't look up how to kill someone. Pro tips. My phone seems to lag for a few seconds and the search is submitted. Then, a fresh list of links appear. The top result catches my eye immediately.
Corpse girl. Revenge at your fingertips.
This must be it. Sounds like it. I click the link and the website loads immediately. The website is simple. There's a freaky little dancing girl at the top of the screen who looks happy to belong to such a site. Corpse Girl website. Revenge your feeding tips. Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before the day. Watch out. Don't be an idiot and enter your own information, I assume. And it's got like a cheerleader who's like a zombie. Okay. Cute mascot. The whole site is really basic. A small blurb of text offers instructions.
Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them.
Yep.
Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die.
Gotcha.
Watch out. Don't be an idiot and enter your own information or you will be cursed.
Cursed. Okay.
What the hell? Is this site actually for real?
I start to wonder if I should go through with this. There's very little useful information on the site. I mean, it does say request to death, but come on, is someone going to actually go out and kill the person I choose? And how on earth can someone receive a photo of their own corpse before they're actually dead? That just doesn't make any sense. My heart suddenly skips a beat, and I nearly drop my phone when it buzzes at me.
Thank God. It's just a text message.
Unknown number. That's never a good thing. It never is. That's true. Wait a minute. There's a photo attachment. Who would be sending me a... Oh, shit. My curiosity gets the better of me, and I open the message. Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought it was going to be I thought my prediction was about to come true, and we're going to get a photo of our own corpse, because we were just on the website. But, no, it's just a bitch. No worries. It's just a terrible person. Alright, I'm glad she's doing this, because I feel even more justified in going through with this, to be honest. I wasn't feeling it before, but this is a little bit much. Kurosawa, you freaking bitch. I knew it. I knew she set me up. And Amano and Sachiko were in on it too. Yeah, I mean, I thought... Aren't we all on the same page here? They made... Wait, how did they keep the cash, though? I thought we handed the envelope back to the manager. How is she... Oh, she's probably at the cash register, just, like, holding money. Never mind. They maybe process a fake refund to get the cash out. Yeah, we know. So, my name... Yep, we got it. Now for what? A bit of cash they never have to split 3 ways? Well, they're not splitting it, because they don't get to keep it, because we gave it back. Unless they just took it anyway.
Kurosawa, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Okay, we're going through with it. A few more junior high school boys nearby look at me with worried expressions, but I don't give a damn. I'm angry. I'm furious. Kurosawa is going to pay. I close Kurosawa's message and return to Corpse Girl's website. It's clear what has to be done. Yeah. I'm going to request Kurosawa's death. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I read the website instructions one more time to make sure I haven't missed anything important. Gotta read the fine print.
Phone number. Upload a photo of the victim.
Yep. Okay. I can't believe it. Kurosawa just signed her own death sentence. She sent me a photo of herself and her phone number was in... Oh, yeah, that's convenient again. No worries. I fill in a phone number and upload the photo. My hand's trembling the whole time. Alright. My thumb hovers over the submit button. I feel a chill down my spine. My face turns pale and I immediately feel cold and clammy. You know, I'm just thinking about, like, when you write mean comments to somebody, or you're on YouTube or something, or, I don't know, Twitter or something, you say something awful, but you have that anonymity of the computer between you and the person. Imagine that, but with death. Like, you feel like you can, you know, talk shit to people online because they're never gonna find you. You're in, you know, bumfuck Kansas, and they're in England. Like, they're not gonna come get you. Like, you're safe behind the internet. Most of the time, anyway. And, imagine that, but you could order deaths. Yeah, people would be doing it all the time. And you would never do this shit, obviously, in person. It just made me think about, because she's starting to, like, really feel like it's gonna happen. And I'm just like, I wonder how desensitized you could get. I mean, we're probably gonna find out. We're probably gonna order a lot of deaths throughout this game, so let's figure it out. Is Kurosawa really going to die if I use this website? Or is this all a sick hoax? I run through the possible outcomes in my head. Well, A, she dies. B, it's a hoax, and that random lady that you've never seen for years has no idea what she's talking about. C, you could go to jail if it's true. D, yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. First possibility, nothing happens, and Kurosawa is none the wiser. Second possibility, Kurosawa gets pranked by whoever is running this website. Maybe the administrator gets a kick from the tormenting people. Kurosawa might just receive some spam text or something like that. Third possibility, Kurosawa dies. She gets murdered or some elaborate scheme is concocted to make her die accidentally. I'm genuinely curious if somebody set up a website like this and, like, did all the same things. Like, rumor has it people die if they, you know, I wonder how many people would actually enter people's information. And, like, nothing would happen, obviously, because this is real life and not an anime. But, like, I'm just curious how much website traffic it would get and how many forms would be submitted if this was a real thing. How many people could go through with it? My lips curl into a frenzied smile. I like the third possibility most. We're going a little bit crazy here, I feel like. I slam my thumb button down and smash the submit. We smash that like button, guys. Prepare for the end, Kurosawa. Okay. June 12th, Friday evening. When I get home, I can barely contain my nervousness. I'm shaking as I open the door to my apartment. You can afford an apartment on a part-time job? Can't do that in America. By the time I walk through the door, the sun has started to set behind me in the backdrop of the city. You live in a city and you could have an apartment from a part-time job? It is TV. What do you don't have any problems, you're rich, dude. You got an apartment, you got a TV, why are you worried about these three bitches? Go find another job. You're doing fine, financially. Even though it's not dark yet, I'm feeling physically and mentally drained. The drama at work this morning, the taunting laugh of Kurosawa, I feel exhausted. Like I just want to crawl in bed and sleep. Yep. Despite my dipping energy levels, I can't extinguish the burning question flickering with my mind like a candle flame. How will I know when, or if, Kurosawa is dead? Will Corpse Girl's website notify me? No, of course not. I didn't give any of my personal information on the site. The entire thing was an anomaly. And it's like I can visit the store tomorrow and see if she comes into work. I'll be kicked out as soon as I show my face. Well, I mean, you just hang out outside and see. So what do I do?
That's it.
She figured it out. I whip out my phone out of my purse and I open Noise, a social network app where I'm like, oh yeah, that works too. Kurosawa, Sachiko, Amano. And I are all... Amano, every time I say Amano, I think, you know, Hermano, like Spanish. And I are all in this group chat labeled Work Life. We use this chat to swap shifts with each other and complain about the boss. Wait, really? You guys are in a group chat? They're so evil, I figured... Okay. Just as I was hoping, I hadn't been kicked out from the group yet. Okay. I swiped through the list of chat members and tapped on Kurosawa's profile. Last online 1 hour ago. Perfect. If I just use this app, I can keep an eye on when Kurosawa is active. She's only been using her phone for noise to detect that she's online. She doesn't necessarily have to be using noise itself. Okay. It's the best way I could think of to monitor if she's still alive or not. If I do it for now, at least. Facebook, Twitter, whatever the Japanese equivalent is. I wonder why Kurosawa sent me this photo of herself via regular text message instead of through noise. Maybe she thought she could be busted for it if somebody got into her noise profile? Who knows what the girl was thinking. I mean, you do have literally a picture. You could just go to your manager and be like, hey, this girl is literally taunting me with the money that you said I stole. Regardless, I'm thankful she made such a stupid... Yeah, it's a pretty stupid mistake. That's a really dumb thing to do. Hubris. I wouldn't have obtained her phone number if she had decided... Or a picture of her committing a crime. Decided to send noise instead. After all, noise is a strictly online service. No need for phone numbers. Come to think of it, where did she get my phone number from? Good point. Well, no matter. It worked out in the end. I slumped down on the couch in front of the TV and keep my phone verbally gripped in my hand, my knuckles whitening. I start to bite the fingernails on my other hand out of anxiety. In an attempt to distract myself, I switched the TV on and streamed some stupid reality TV shows. The distraction hardly works, and I find myself instinctively glancing at my phone every couple of minutes, waiting for any kind of update on Kurosawa's online status. The evening passes slowly. Alright, let's see if she gets murdered. Yeah. Saturday. Sunlight streams through the open curtains and I startle. Did I fall asleep on the couch? I wipe my mouth with my sleeve, cleaning off a trickle of drool from my chin. My phone is still in one hand, and I quickly check it. I tap the fingerprint smeared screen, but it's not responding. The battery died. I must have fallen asleep and left the screen on all night. I race toward my charger, plug it in, anxiously waiting for just enough energy to turn the phone screen back on. We've all been there. After what seems like an eternity, the phone comes to life. I catch a glimpse of the clock as I wipe away I can't read, dude. I catch a glimpse of the clock as I swipe the lock screen away. 6:34 a.m. I open up noise as quickly as I can. I flicker through the Kurosawa's profile. This profile is private. Who could have seen this coming? You are not connected to this person.
Damn it! She blocked me.
I frantically navigate the group chat, only to find that I've been kicked out. Yeah, I mean, we kind of didn't really think ahead on that one, did you?
Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah, Emmy, you gotta really figure it out. Get your shit together. What could I do now? I've got no way of knowing whether Kurosawa is still alive. You could, I don't know, go stand outside the store? Are you banned from the entire mall? I slam my phone down in frustration and it vibrates in retaliation.
Another text message.
I blink a couple times. Who would be texting me at this hour? It might be Kurosawa again, trying to rub my face in her victory. Well, if that's the case, at least I would know she's still alive. I hesitantly pick up my phone again and open the message. There's no text, just a photo attachment. Oh, shit. Well, right. Called it. Called it. I called it. Yeah. I wonder who did it to us, but was it Kurosawa? I don't know. Yeah, you're fucked, Emmy. I'm sorry, girl. 7:28. It's like 6:34 right now, so in an hour we're gonna die. GG, guys. Been playing for 50 minutes and we're about to die. Yeah, you're dead, dude. I nearly dropped my phone in terror. A photo of a dead body, twisted, crumpled like it has fallen from a great height. A spatter of blood flecked across the grass. It's hard to make out the details of the person. Dirty blonde hair, familiar clothes, smudged makeup. It's you, dude. Nobody else had blonde hair. This dead body, is it supposed to be me? Yeah, probably. There could be no mistaking it. Without a doubt, this picture is of my own corpse. You are fucked, Emmy. I shriek again, unable to process what I'm seeing. I'm so entranced by the battered corpse that it takes me a minute not to notice the timestamp in the corner. Yeah, I noticed. You're fucked. It's today's date, but something is off. Time set. Yeah, it's about to happen, dude. That's about an hour from now. I shiver involuntarily, and I feel the sickening sensation of bile rising to my throat. Maybe just the heartburn is going to kill her.
Is this a prediction of my death?
Yep, that's what it
Am I
is.
going to die within the hour?
Yep, you're fucked. And then the truth hits me harder than my face hit the ground in this grisly photo. When you request a death on Corpse Girl's website, your victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. Yeah, but who did it to you, though, is what I'm questioning. Before they die. I can't look at it anymore. I throw my phone... What if, Aoi, like, got mad at us for leaving her so suddenly, and she's like, well, I'm gonna test it on this bitch, because she wouldn't talk to me. I can't look at it anymore. I throw my phone to the side and curl up on the floor. Did Corpse Girl send this to me? And how did someone give a photo of my corpse? A photo that is seemingly from the future? I don't know, dude. The entire thing's crazy. It's impossible. It has to be a hoax. Some trick, some psycho tormenting me.
That's all it is. Someone is messing with me.
Totally.
Probably Kurosawa.
Maybe. I don't know. I get up off the floor and stumble around. I'm kind of lightheaded and unbalanced. My stomach feels queasy, ready to launch its contents through the throat at any second. I blindly reach around for my phone and finally grasp it with the near-frozen fingers. The phone number that sent the photo is an unknown number, but the digits don't match the number that Kurosawa texted me from yesterday. Yeah, it's not... So it's unlikely this came from her. Bizarrely, the phone number is kind of weird. There are more digits than should be possible. I try to count them, but stumble a few times in confusion. I eventually conclude the number is 18 digits, way too many. In addition, the phone number seems to repeat digits a lot. 666 3666 22666 44666. Yep. That seems about right. It's too strange to be real. Is it possible to fake a phone number? Something interesting catches my attention. Even though the caller ID doesn't recognize the number, it has data on the origin of the number. Tokyo, Japan, my very own city. An apartment in Tokyo, Japan with I call bullshit on this game. No way she can afford that. Unless her parents are giving her money. Perhaps the sender of the photo can mask their number, but can't hide their location. This gives me an idea, and I decide to get to the bottom of the situation despite my head throbbing and my stomach pleading to be empty. I punch the phone number into the search engine along with the keyword Tokyo. One result. The link points to a popular discussion board, Noise Channel. It's an anomaly board where users can talk about almost anything. And no big surprise, it's owned and operated by the very same company behind Noise app I use on my phone. Excuse me. I tap the link and get the discussion topic from less than a week ago. I quickly read through it. Topic. Strange photo from unknown number. Hey, so today I got a strange gore photo from some number I don't have in my contacts. Not sure what the deal is. It's gross though. Wondering if any hackers can trace the number or something. It's blah 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 blah. Seems like a Tokyo area. I'm in Osaka. Okay, thanks in advance. Need some water, my throat's fucked up. Topic only has one reply. One reply. Reply? Strange photo from an unknown number. You got this too? Was the gore photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar pic from the same number. Thinking about contacting the police. Not sure if I'm overreacting. That's it. That's the end of the discussion. Either post or follow up on the conversation.
Damn it. That's all?
Yeah, you're fucked, Emmy, dude. What else was there to say? I just hope we don't get jump scared. That didn't give me anything to go on, except I know that at least 2 other people have received bloody photos of themselves. I wonder if those photos were as extreme as the one I received. What happened to those 2 posters? Why didn't they continue the discussion? I feel myself beginning to sweat. My body's going cold from the hot and backs. My body's going from cold to hot and back several times a minute. You're getting hot flashes, dude. Feels like I have a fever. But I know it's just stress tearing me up. Let's check the time. It's 6:59 a.m. Okay, you got about 24 minutes. Excuse me. I'm about to die in real life. This game is real. About half an hour until the time printed on the photo. Take a deep breath and the doorbell buzzes. Oh shit. I freeze in place, unsure if I should just answer the door. No, probably not. One sec, my throat's fucked up. Alright. In a sketchy apartment building, it's a risk to answer the door on any given day, before even taking into consideration that some psycho just texted me a photo of my own corpse. Yeah. I tiptoe towards the door on stiff legs and gaze through the peephole. There's no one there. Strange. They're behind you. It's a jump scare. I breathe out a sigh of relief. Maybe I'm just on edge, and the doorbell echoed from someone else's apartment. Besides, I don't know of anyone who would want to visit me unannounced, especially this early in the morning. Yep. I slump on the floor, my back sliding down the door as I come into the rest of the carpet. My legs splayed haphazardly in front of me. I've had enough fear for one day. I just have to believe that this whole thing is a hoax. It's probably karma from trying to get revenge on Kurosawa. Yeah, that's it. Karma. Uh-oh. Please don't jump scare me, game. Please. I'm starting to like you. I don't like anime very much, but please don't jump scare me. The doorbell rings again, and I scream in shock, my head slamming against the door as I was yeah. I jump to my feet and ignore the people, this time simply swinging the door wide open. Jump scare. A gust of chilly morning wind, breathing through my Streamlabs. A gust of morning wind sweeps through my apartment, and I shut my eyes against the sudden cold. My messy hair tangles the wind and skirts my vision as I open my eyes. Quickly, I sweep the hair out of my face, and I look around. There's no one here except... God damn it. A metal trolley is blocking the... I don't like scary games. I don't know why I bought this shit. A metal trolley is blocking the hallway in front of the door. A stark white bag about the size of... Yeah, it's your fucking body, dude. My heart begins to race as I immediately recognize what this is on TV. Yeah, it's a body bag, dude. Dead bodies. The vomit that has been trying to escape my body all morning finally finds its way out of my mouth. I retch and heave in the doorway until nothing is left in my belly except the stinging stomach acid that threatens to burn the fleshy container. God damn it. The stench wafting from the trolley is only... Yeah, it's a dead body. Pinching my nostrils closed does little more than trap the horrific odors of my own skull. Shit, I'm gagging in real life. I gag and splutter involuntarily. My head reaches forward as though controlled by some being other than myself. I'm controlling you. Click the damn thing, Emmy. I can't pull it back, and I can't prevent my fingers from grasping the zipper tag and catch the... Yeah. Unzip it. Oh, this music, though. You guys hear this? This music is fucking sick. And there I am, a wretched corpse exposed to the first days of racing sunlight. Yep. I stand there in the doorway as I lay there atop the trolley, simultaneously alive and dead, but more dead than alive in both bodies. Yeah. The bruising on my face is horrific, and I reach a stiff finger to my own lips. My living lips, tracing the outline of the bruise I see before me. There's no pain where the bruise should be, and I breathe a sigh of relief. For why would there be any pain if I'm already dead? To feel pain would be absurd, and then I'd really have to start worrying. I wonder how I died. Did I fall from some great height? Did somebody hit me with a car? Or did I collapse from some internal reason? Perhaps by organ failure. Or so, how about you back away from the body and call the police, lady? Maybe I didn't die, and the corpse in front of me is alive, living and breathing, just as I do when I'm standing in front of myself. Maybe this is all a prank. Yeah, sick prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. Maybe it's all a prank I pulled on myself, dying as a joke, but never really dying. Always living it to the point I actually die at Dolo Phil's prank. Yep. My head is splitting. I can't think straight. All the thoughts in my mind are jumbled. The meanings behind unspoken words disappearing behind foggy clouds inside my shattered skull. To clear my head, I step around my corpse and stand behind the walkway's railing. I'm on the 4th floor of the apartment building. There are 2 floors above me, so I can go higher if I wish, but I'm pretty sure a leap from here would be enough to render my living body identical to that of the corpse in the trolley. What? At this point in time, there exist 2 versions of Emi Katsuno. One is living, and is me, and the other is dead, but also me. I can choose now to live and to be alive or dead, or be dead and dead. But I cannot choose to be alive and... Choose alive and dead, dude. You live. So even if I choose to be... Yeah, I'll still be the only What? Philosophy, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand this. So if I choose to be alive and dead, I'll only still be half... No, you won't. How are you attached to this at all? But choosing dead and dead is nice and clean. Okay, I get it. She's going fucking crazy. She's losing her goddamn mind because of the website. It's like putting thoughts into her head and she wants to commit suicide. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. She's like losing her mind. I grip the cool steel handrail and lean over the walkway, my hair whipping against my face thanks to the relentless wind. 4 stories below me is a small courtyard paved with the concrete and decorated with occasional shrub or flower bed. GG. I missed the concrete by about 2 feet. Dirt sprays up in the air as my nose is crushed under my own body weight. I think about that photo Kurosawa sent me with her smug smile. Well, she should be dead too, right? I mean, you did the form. Maybe whoever enters their shit in the website gets killed, and not the people they're trying to kill. I think about the photo Kurosawa sent me with her smug smile and her hands full of stolen money. My teeth grind in my tongue as I sever it, but it doesn't manage to escape my closed mouth. My mind wanders and settles on Corpse Girl's website. What was that all about, anyway? As far as I know, nothing happened when I submitted Kurosawa's details. Well... Huh. Maybe Kurosawa found the website as well and submitted my details first. I guess Corpse Girl got me. Well played, Kurosawa. I think I can taste blood in my mouth, but it might just be a memory from some other point in my lifetime. A blinking light from a nearby parked car kind of irritates me. But then my vision turns blue or black, and my body... My only concern is how I'll never truly know what. Yeah, you're dead, dude. Uh-oh. Our main character's dead, and we've been playing an hour. We're probably going to stop in a minute. Oh, that was the fucking intro. Wow. Okay, dude. That was sick. Okay. The perfect stopping point. I'm going to cut this up into parts. 3 weeks earlier. Oh. May 25th, Monday morning. I've always liked the shape of my eyes. Okay. Can I save? Yeah. File 1. Cool. I'm just gonna save like 3 times just in case. Title? Yeah. What's gallery? Oh, it's like the art in the game. That's cool. Are we this, like, we're almost done almost, like, through the first row. Huh. What's Crow Factory? Endings. There's multiple endings. Alright. Well, that's it for part 1. I'm gonna cut this in, like, hour-long parts. Like I said at the beginning, I don't watch anime. I don't usually play anime games very much at all, really. I I don't know what drew me to this game. I was just like looking for something to play on this channel, and I was like, maybe people will like this. It's brand new. It was on sale, so you guys can go pick it up if you want. I've only played through the like intro, so maybe check it out for yourself. It's Corpse Factory on Steam. It's got good reviews. So far, I'm liking it. It's cool. No jump scares so far. I'm happy about that. The narrative's cool. I don't quite understand like how unreliable our narrator is so far. Are those three bitches really that evil? Like, really? Truly? I don't know. That seems hard to believe. But then again, there's a lot of coincidences that kept popping up, like... But anyway, I don't want to, like, dwell on all that. It was pretty sick so far. I'm looking forward to the next part, actually. This is actually kind of cool. Looking forward to play it again. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't care. I had fun. Thank you.